Those who have ears to hear, let them listen. So I want to talk about aliens because they're a topic that is liked to talk about a lot, and especially with end of the world talks and all that. It's important to know about because if you haven't seen the prophecy I was given, the vision of end of the world, you should go watch it. It's the one where I'm standing outside in an orange jacket and jeans. It's crazy stuff. But that's not what I want to talk about. Okay, I want to talk about aliens, and so they are real, but they're not what people and the government want you to think they are. Okay, they are not extraterrestrial beings. They just aren't. Simply by the fact of every single UFO sighting doesn't follow the laws of science. And people say that, oh, they're so smart they figured out a way around it. No, if they enter our orbit, then they have to adhere to our laws of physics. It's just the way it works. Okay? And so how are they able to move at such speeds and turn at 90 degrees and be 60 miles away in 1 second? Which is what one of the videos claimed that they did. How are they able to do that? If we had a car and we figured out how to do that, we had figured out a way to turn the wheels and like instantly do that, what would happen to our car? We wouldn't turn. We would start to roll and we'd wreck. Right? So how are they able to do that? It's because they're interdimensional. They're interdimensional, and that's not a biblically incorrect thing to think about. They are, because what they really are is demonic apparitions. That's what they are. Okay, we see that all the time, and people have said that they got picked up and probed and done all this sorts of testing. What were the Nephilim doing in Genesis? They were making all sorts of abominations, and they came down and they breeded with the women and had sex with the men and stuff like that. Okay, they're interdimensional, meaning that they don't have mass. That's all that interdimensional means. It just means that they don't have mass. They're spirits. And as we know, the spiritual realm is very true, and it's talked about in the Bible all the time. Look at 2 Kings, when Elisha was saying how God's going to pull back the veil, right? And then they saw this giant army, and then it went, and they couldn't see it anymore. It sounds a lot like UFO sightings. Unveil, boom. Same thing. Okay, so I just want to warn you, because if aliens ever do come to here, like the government says that they might, it's not extraterrestrial things that were created by God before us. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. God created mankind, and he created angels. And then the angels fell, breeded with humans, did all the probing with the UFOs, did all that stuff. And then they created the Nephilim, the early gods, little g gods, that created mythology. There's an explanation in the Bible for everything, all the mysteries of this world, and all the things that they say are fake. Everything that the government and Hollywood and all that likes to say is fake is true. Like, look at karmic retribution, find out what that is, and then go watch a Hollywood movie. It's insane. It's insane. Okay? And so if there's ever extraterrestrial beings that come down to teach us their secret knowledge and preach different gospels, that's demonic. That's what it is. Straight up. Like, it says all the time in the Bible. Paul says it all the time. Accept no other gospel, except from what you hear, from what is written, and the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit should be your judge, and the actual Holy Spirit from talking from God, because people can get them mixed up between the Holy Spirit. Paul got it mixed up. That's what got him killed. It's because he thought that the Holy Spirit was calling him to Jerusalem, even though God was literally sending prophets to go prophesy over to him and tell him not to go to Jerusalem, because God wasn't ready for him to die yet. Go watch my heart video that explains what the heart is and how it's the bridge between the soul and the spirit, because those are two different things, but they're both inside of you, and they both make up your conscience. And so the more hard you make your heart towards the spirit, or the more you ignore the spirit, the more the soul takes over and can manipulate your thoughts to think that the soul wants what the spirit does, even though it doesn't. It's crazy. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Y'all probably think what I'm saying is crazy. I hope you don't. I hope you're listening. But just, yeah.